Hi guys, this is Joy, and I'm doing this during the day, so hopefully we won't have too many interruptions. I am on day 14. There are a couple days that I have missed, but I am going to go ahead and do those later because I'm waiting for some things that I wanted to use in those particular layouts. So what I have here is I will show you the layout. It is by Lyman. I saw her name somewhere. It was like Lyman. Why can't I see who made the sketch? Well, it's by Pamela Likens Cook. And she made this beautiful layout. I had lots of ideas on what I was going to use it, and I totally abandoned those when I saw these pictures that that was posted. So I'm going to show you the layout, and I'm going to show you where I got this layout from. So this paper was actually created with a Cricut layout, and I'm going to show you what it looks like before I added all the fun stuff. So this was created with a Cricut and the Cricut pen, and I'm going to show you where I found it. And it is a Facebook group. It's a Facebook group called Scrappy to Do It. I'm going to show you on my phone. It is with a Facebook group that's called Scrappy to Do It with my Cricut. You can request to join this group, and there are all kinds of Cricut layouts that you can make by just simply clicking on this design Cricut. So when I click that, it's going to take me to my Cricut. But I want to show you a couple things first. So you can see how that is in pen. So this is a free Facebook page. All the items are on there are free, and you can request to join, and then I will post this when I'm finished and let them know what I've done. And Anthony Endeman, she is an Australian, and she does beautiful work. If you go to Cricut and just type in Anthony, all of her layouts will come up. So if you go on the website, what I did was I just clicked, and it took me automatically to Cricut Design Space. And I'm not going to go through all this because it'll take too long. But what I did was I just went ahead and did the layout portion of it. My daughter's going to come in the house, the dog's going to bark, just so that you are warned. So this was done with a pen, and it's kind of hard to find. A lot of times it's hard to find paper that matches your St. Patrick's Day. It's either too kitty or whatever, but I loved how this looked. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to adhere this. I'm going to make this, so I'm making, because I'm so far behind, I'm like a week behind on all of the layouts, I am only making one page of each layout, and I will tell you that I am a 2-page scrap person. So what I'll do eventually is I will go back and create companion pages for all of this, and that might be something that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So I hope that I'm trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of March, so if you have not liked and subscribed, please do so I can reach my goal of March 30th. So this is Limeade, and I meant to do it on the light side, but it shows up on the dark side pretty well. So when you are using this, if you have Cricut access, most of the things that are on that Scrappy to Do It Facebook group, most of that you'll be able to cut it out. Or in this case, I just put a black pen in and it did it. I did have to change the one thing that you will need to resize anytime. Cricut will not cut 12 by 12, even if you have the 12 by 24 mat, it will only do 11.5. So you would need to resize this to 11.5, and then you'll be able to cut out. You would be able to cut out that entire layout that I showed you. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this. So this is my 11.5 by 11.5, and I have black cardstock as my base. I am not gutting it because I am not putting it, I am kind of having the two sides meet, and I'll show you I originally had put this with on a dark green, and it just did not look right. So on this is a zip strip. A zip strip is all the Close to My Heart paper comes on a zip strip, and I often use them as part of my layouts. This one actually comes from the Gnomes for Spring. So this is a Gnomes for Spring zip strip, and because I made the page, I had to resize it to 11.5. I don't like to have quite as much space around it so this zip strip made it perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And the next thing that I am placing is I used this stamp set. It actually is from I Heart You paper pack, and this was the card kit, and I used the rainbow, and I colored it with these three colors, Alpine Green, Gold Yellow Blend, and Yellow Blend, and I colored my rainbow. And so I'm going to show you the things that I changed in the sketch and the things that I left the same. So instead of having that little cluster, because of course my theme is St. Patrick's Day, so I went ahead and did my cloud. I stamped my cloud, and then I just sponged a little bit of glacier ink on it, and that's going to go right up there, which is similar to there. I have my two layouts. I used, and this is still available. This is called Tabs and Tags, and this is the perfect size for this right here. So I'll show you how I do that. So I have two layouts, I mean two pictures. I have to make sure that I'm covering up the little children's faces because they are not my children. I sure do. I scrap them as much as my children, but okay. So the sketch calls for, I'm going to set that over to the side. The sketch calls for two pictures, so I'm going to have those, and I can tuck them under like this. I'm going to tuck this part, and their faces are kind of forth. Okay, and remember I always kind of set everything down, and then this cluster is down here, and all right, I have this over here. You can see from the sketch. I'll move the sketch over here, and there's that. And then I have some tags. I put in, I had some really old ribbon back in the days when Close to My Heart actually sold ribbon. I had some of that left over, and I'm going to put that over here. Originally I had the picture, and I used the green, and oops, this is wrong, sorry. This one goes here, and this one goes there. Because here, there, yeah, that goes like that. All right, because their face is inward. Okay, so then I have, in the sketch, they have flowers. I'm, of course, because mine is St. Patrick's Day themed, I'm going to put my cluster right here like that. And then I have You Are My Lucky Charm. This is from the March, there was a March stamp, not stamp of the month, it was a March months of the year, and they had one for each month. And actually I borrowed that from my friend Tiffany. It was so funny because I think I've used it more than she has. So, and that goes there. And I added another tag just for fun. And then these are going to go down here like this. And then I can have some extra just like this. So I'm going to add the extra when I put the title on. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere all of this. And yeah. Okay. So this, I was asking my friend, I said, does your town have a St. Patrick? I didn't know there was any St. Patrick's Day parades around, but I guess there are. Sorry. No one ever calls me unless I'm filming. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay. And I will put the, sorry, I have to, so, anyway, I'd be kind of curious to see if they did have a St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to have this under here like this. A lot of times when I'm filming, I will really glue it down once I get going here. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. And the next thing that I'm going to show you is I cut this out on the Cricut, and this is going to go. Remember when you're taping, see how I'm stacking this on there? Make sure that you're not taping down too much, and then you can't stuff things where they need to be. That's going to be like that. So I'm hoping that I will get two layouts done today, but we'll see. This is a very narrow, the reason I am, so a lot of times when I have Cricut cuts, I will put, this is called, what is it called? I will put, I'm going to scoot all these guys down. I will put them on a Xyron because they're very delicate and I want them to stay. And so I don't know why I used such a thin, but this is, I run it through the Xyron, and then these really delicate things are on the page. As you can see, the struggle is real. So the colors that I used are Limeade, black, and a glitter paper. And most of this stuff actually, and surprisingly, most of everything, because I tend to use a lot of retired stuff on this YouTube while I can, while it's nice and legal, because Close to My Heart doesn't care if you use retired things on your YouTube. So there's St. Patrick's. Ooh, watch it all move around. It's, yeah, I don't know if I'd use something as delicate as that next time. So it just says St. Patrick's Day. And so this will be a 2-page layout eventually. And so I'm just trying to hurry along and get up to, I don't know if I'll ever catch up, because it seems like I only do one a day, even when I'm home all day. So, but, you know, spring break, like, you always want to do extra things. Like today, I took my grandson for a walk in the wagon, and my daughter was babysitting another little guy, and I took him in the wagon, and it was so much fun. Okay, so, and then I will just add some cute little shamrocks here, kind of a splattering of that. But I love how the clover and the limeade, I am not, to be quite honest, I really don't like the color limeade, but I find I use it all the time because it looks so good on everything. So that is my final layout, and it's kind of a fun one for St. Patrick's Day. So if you are needing St. Patrick's Day paper and you don't know what to do, just head on over to Scrappy Do It, request to join, and then you can download that, and it's faster than stamping. So I mean, you could do this if you're not a Cricut person, you could definitely just do random stamps and get the same effect. Well, that's it for today. I might be seeing another video later. I might be doing another video later today because I have one in the making. So talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Hi! What's up? Not much. Yeah, I was just filming, so. Oh, that,